Find me a 10-year-old whiskey with a 40% ABV that still has texture, that has a lovely flavor profile, and is better value. Hey guys, welcome back to another special episode of McIntyre's Malts. Today we are doing a tasting and review of an all-time classic Irish whiskey in honor of St. Patrick's Day. So that whiskey is the infamous Bushmills 10-year-old single malt whiskey. Bushmills is one of the most renowned and well-known distilleries on the planet. Some people even suggest that it is the heart of where single malt whiskey originates from. Bushmills itself, the area and particularly the distillery, is the oldest in the world, dating right back to 1608, right? Which is just phenomenal when you think about the longevity of such a wonderful, rich tradition in Ireland. We're gonna jump into this one today on the tasting and review, and I've gotta give a massive, massive shout out and thank you to Jason O'Hagan, who made a point to go out of his way today and grab a bottle of Irish whiskey for me to ensure that I had a tasting and review done in time to be released for you guys on St. Patrick's Day. So Jason, you are the man. I cannot express how much I appreciate you taking the time to deliver this one to me today. So I'm looking forward to getting into it. So this one's for you. Okay, so let's have a look at this bottle. Absolutely gorgeous. Check that out. Really nice design, right? Great colors. All right, so this one here, the Bushmills 10-year-old, is a single malt Irish whiskey, and it is 40% ABV and typically retails in Australia for about $70. It's very easy to find, one that most of you should be able to pick up locally, almost always in stock. The Bushmills 10 is triple distilled, as opposed to Scotch whiskey, which is only twice distilled in most cases. The Bushmills 10 is aged in bourbon and sherry casks, and it's given notes saying it creates rich flavors of honey and vanilla with Bushmills' signature smoothness. So if any of you have tried Irish whiskey before, you'll know it's much more smooth and mellow than many of the Scotch whiskies that are out there. Okay, so very keen to get into this one. Let's pour a dram, try on the nose, try on the palate, and enjoy this St. Patrick's Day together. That's a good cork pop, right? All right. It's a nice light one, this one. Okay. Let's see if I can get this one to stay up there. All right, looking good. Okay, let's try now Bushmills 10 Irish whiskey on the nose. Beautiful nose. So much more delicate than Scotch whiskey. Just this roundness, this beautiful underlying soft, sweet, delicate smell. Absolutely notes of honey present themselves. A very, very light maltiness. Floral notes. Vanilla is there. And an interesting note that I pick up on, it has this really beautiful honeydew melon kind of smell to me. Just that lovely green, light fruity melon kind of smell coming off the glass. It's a pleasure to nose this one. Being triple distilled, there's so much more softness to the distillate. It's just so much more polished and just delicate is probably the best word I can use to describe it, right? Even being matured in the bourbon casks and the sherry casks, it's not as robust and forward a profile that you would experience on a twice distilled Scotch whiskey. Just a very nice, soft and sweet nose on the Bushmills 10. Okay, let's try now on the palate and let you know what I think. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Gorgeous. Such beautiful, smooth, and easy drinking this one. You get so much honey at the forefront of my palate. Little gentle, delicate oak notes come through. Now it's starting to transition into more of that maltiness, but again, a lighter maltiness. I believe with a lot of Irish whiskey, they use unmalted barley in some instances. I don't know off the top of my head if that's the case with the Bushmills 10, so if you know, please put it down in the comments below. Good finish. Really hangs around for a while. I'm left with just, it comes on very soft and beautiful and delicate, floral, sweet and elegant. And then as it transitions into that maltiness, it just starts to fade out of the sweetness and you're just left with that gorgeous barley, that maltiness that is the reason why I have a channel like this and the reason why all of us drink single malt whiskey, right? It's the flavor profile that we love and it's not missing or lacking at all on the Bushmills 10. So very pleasing, very easy drinking this one. It's a classic for a reason, guys. It's an all time. There's a reason why Bushmills has been making whiskey for like 400 years. There's a very good reason why. And if you've tasted this whiskey, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't think that you would find many people, if anyone at all, that is a whiskey enthusiast that doesn't appreciate what Bushmills 10 has to offer. It's just a good, dependable, reliable dram. The contrast between the honey and vanilla is nice when you can start to pick it apart. The vanilla provides the higher, lighter top sweet note, where the honey comes through as a richer, darker sweetness that comes in under the vanilla. Lovely balance, lovely balance. All right, I'm looking forward to see what the finish is like and share with you guys my recommendation on this one. Okay, cheers. Just hits the mark. You can't go wrong, right? Find me a 10-year-old whiskey with a 40% ABV that still has texture, that has a lovely flavor profile and is better value. It's near impossible to find something in that range, right? It's a no-brainer. Tons of malt, tons of honey, tons of vanilla, and that little bit of the oakiness coming through the bitter, a little hint of bitterness at the back of my palate from the oak barrels. Thank you for being here and sharing this one with me today. Thank you again, Jason. Much appreciated. You have made my St. Patrick's Day, and thank you all. I wish that you have a lovely day with plenty of whiskey flowing in your glasses. Slán